These scenes behind me is the state the National Capital Region is in. If you can see, the visibility is almost nil over here. You can barely see the buildings on the other side of our office, where you can see like the smog has just engulfed the entire National Capital Region. You can barely see the buildings. While we were driving here as well, we could barely see our own building as we were approaching our office. But this is the situation in the National Capital. A gas chamber in the National Capital Region. As I was saying, graded response action plan in the capital city has been initiated as the gas chamber returns to the national capital as the farm fires rage in the neighboring states of New Delhi. And this is the situation. As you can see, you can really see any of the buildings over there. A lot of people have been forced to wear their masks, like we are wearing our masks right now, just to step out because the smog is so dense. And even as we are walking around over here, respiratory distress is something that is plaguing everyone in the National Capital Region. As you can see, once again, look at these scenes. It's like a post-apocalyptic scene, ladies and gentlemen, where farm fires in the neighboring states has engulfed the entire National Capital Region. You can barely see those buildings on the other side of our building over there because the smog has engulfed the entire National Capital Region as the farm fires continue to rage. The promises of the government, the state governments, even the center when it comes to tackling pollution, this is the result at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, where the gas chamber effect continues to plague the people of Delhi year after year. And we're getting a piece of breaking news now. Delhi Environment Minister Gopal Rai is holding a meeting with air pollution levels in the national capital. So that's what we are getting when it comes to the action plan from the Delhi government. Delhi Environment Minister Gopal Rai is holding a meeting with all concerned levels. The Aam Aadmi Party is also in power. I'm joined by my colleague Anshul Singh, who's getting us this piece of breaking news. Anshul, give us the details.
So yes, this meeting that is already taking place at Gopal Rai's residence, has definitely the Delhi government is trying to find out ways to save its face this time around, because remember, over the last few years we have seen that how Delhi government has shifted the blame on parts of Punjab and Haryana, that the smog emitting from there is the main reason of pollution out here in the national capital. But this time around the Delhi government and the Punjab government have themselves said that the farm fires have come down. So what is the reason of this pollution? This is something that remains absolutely unanswered. Neither the Delhi government has any answers to it, neither the central government has any answers to it, because remember, Atishi just a few days ago did a press conference in which she had said that the numbers as to which pollutant is contributing how much to the pollution of the national capital, that numbers are not very clear, and hence we are seeing that absolutely no solution is being tried to be found for this menace that we see happen out here in the national capital year in and year out. At this point in time, I'm reporting from Noida. If I could show you in the visuals over here, the smog is very much visible through the lens of the camera as well, and it actually tells that how drastic the situation in Noida has become, and it is in fact going from bad to worse with every passing day, with every passing minute, because the action that needs to be taken by the governments, be it the central government or be it the state governments, we have seen that no action has been taken, or absolutely minimal action that has been taken by them over the last 1 year. It is just this time of the year that we hear this hue and cry. In fact, hectic parleys, meetings of the higher rank officials that happen this time around of the year itself, but still we haven't been able to find any solution whatsoever, be it from the side of the government or be it from the side of the administration or the IAS officers who are sitting on plum positions to find the basic job is to find the solution, and that solution has still not been found. So yes, a lot of question marks on the Delhi government, and these meetings that we are seeing are just meetings that are happening to find these answers to these questions that we are posing to them. But yes, GRAB 3 has been implemented in the national capital. GRAB 2 in fact was implemented almost a month ago. What benefits did GRAB 2 do to the environment? That is a big question mark. There are no answers to that. GRAB 3 has now been implemented. How much benefit will it give to the people of Delhi? That still again is a question mark, because these GRAB policies are implemented year in and year out during the month of winter, especially from October to December, January. But still, these are temporary measures, and how much benefits does it have? These are questions, these all data has still not been shared, has still not been compiled by the government. So It actually tells the story of how lax has our administration been to curb this menace of pollution. It is being said by the Delhi government and by the Punjab government that the number of farm fires have come down. If the farm fires have come down, then what is the reason of this pollution? Are these internal sources of pollution the pollutions that is emitted from vehicles, from diesel buses, or this is the pollution that is emitted from these factories out here in the national capital? All these answers remain, all these questions remain unanswered, and we are still awaiting for an official answer, for an official detail from the Delhi government and the central government to come to the fore and share these details and actually share an action plan as to how they will make sure that situation like this does not happen next year, or if next year is too soon, then probably a more 5-year plan sort of thing should be implemented, which could actually mean that the AQI in the national capital could improve, because the AQI in Noida at this point in time has crossed the 400 mark, and it is likely to cross the 500 mark tomorrow as well because of the wind conditions. So are we dependent on natural sources for this man-made menace that has happened, or will man finally go ahead and find a solution to this menace that sees Delhi year in and year out, that turns Delhi and NCR into a gas chamber year in and year out?